Welcome into Grow Stuff Gardening today. I'm Kevin, and we're doing a little something different today. As you can see, we're not exactly out in the garden today. It's a little dreary and rainy outside, and so I thought we'd do something different. So I thought we'd talk about the top 5 YouTube channels I enjoy watching that are related to growing your own food or growing vegetables. And not all of them are like me, where it's a small backyard type of scenario. Some of them are bigger. I grow tons of food on tons of acreage. Some of them are small. And there's probably a few in here that you wouldn't necessarily think about. And so, anyway, I thought that's what we'd do today. So let's get into it. Number 5. This one is sometimes just ran across and couldn't really quit watching. So number 5 is Emma's Allotment Diaries. So Emma is a lady in the UK, grows vegetables and stuff on an allotment plot in South London. And it's not really about a how-to channel when you watch Emma. It's about this is what she's doing. So she does a lot of things right. She's a really smart lady, but she also drives me absolutely bonkers sometimes because she's always forgetting her tools out in the garden. She just like leaves them out there, and it's kind of funny. She makes jokes about it, but she knows what she's doing, and if she doesn't know what she's doing, she keeps trying, and she, keeps growing the stuff to figure out how to do it. And so she's very persistent. I think now she's on her 6th year in an allotment. And I think what really kind of got me interested in watching Emma is I didn't even know anything about allotments. I didn't know that they existed. I didn't know, what they cost. I didn't know anything about it. And when I ran across it, I was fascinated by it. And so I've watched a few other allotment YouTubers as well, but Emma is the top on my list as far as allotment gardeners. She's a lot of fun. She always is bringing something different. She uses a lot of different camera angles, and she, really puts a lot into her videos. So that's number 5, Emma's Allotment Diaries. Number 4 is M.I. Gardener. Now, I buy a lot of stuff from M.I. Gardener. If you haven't tried their new card game, Growing Season, that is really fun. Love that. I buy a lot of seeds from M.I. Gardener. They do a great job with all their videos. Luke over there's been doing it, I think, since he was a teenager, and now I want to say he's in his 30s. So they've been doing it a long time, and Luke is very good at what he does. I enjoy watching almost all of his content. So there's a couple of things I really, just not interested in that he puts out there. But for the most part, he does a great job. And I think as much content as he has out there, it'll take you forever to watch all of it. just because he has so much out there and it's good quality stuff. There's lots of good information if you're wanting to get started gardening. If you've been gardening for a long time, you'll find something in there that appeals to you that he does, and you'll find something that will make you a better gardener. So, number 4 is Am I Gardener? Number 3 is Epic Gardening. So, Kevin over at Epic Gardening, he does a great job. He's another YouTuber that's really big. Most people probably know him if they like to watch gardening content. He's been doing it for a really long time, and he is very good at it. I bought a lot of stuff from him over the years as well, and including my Birdie's raised garden beds. So I love my Birdie's raised beds, and it's, you know, one of the things that's really kind of helped take my gardening to the next level. When I was gardening in ground, we have a lot of clay soil here, really heavy clay soil, and it, you know, I grew stuff, but it just wasn't like it is now. And so controlling what you put into those Birdie's raised beds is really the key, and that's really kind of helped me out a lot. So I watch a lot of his content, and he's very good. He's very interesting to watch. So number 3 is Epic Gardening. Number 2 on the list is another one that you may not know about, but I like watching the Veggie Boys and Girls. So this channel is in Pennsylvania, and it's a family that has about 80 acres, maybe more than that they farm, and they raise a lot of vegetables and sell it in their farm market. They have some cattle. They, you know, have chicken for their own eggs that they sell in their own farm market. And did several generations of family that live right around there, and they all work there at the farm. And so it's pretty cool to watch them grow stuff, watch how they go through every season, you know, from picking the seeds to starting their seedlings in greenhouses to raising the crops out in the field, selling, you know, plants to people that stop by the farm market, and all through harvest, really. And then they start over again. You know, it's interesting to see how they go about it, and to just watch what they do. Even though I'm a small backyard gardener, I can still get lots of good information from how they do things and adopt it to how I do things. So I really enjoy watching them. They do a great job. So number 2 is the Veggie Boys. Check them out if you haven't seen them. There's a lot of good content. So number 1 on the list is Mark at Self-Sufficient Me. This Australian that I watch a lot of his content, and I love everything he puts out. He has a ton of Birdie's raised beds. Him and Kevin at Epic Gardening have some kind of business partnership that he talks about. And this is why I got my Birdie's raised gardens beds, because I watched a lot of content from him. And he grows a lot of stuff in his backyard. I don't even know how many of those birdies raised garden beds that he has. And he was talking about adding more the other day. So he's going to get more, but he has a ton of them in his backyard. So if you ever wanted to know how to fill them, how to grow stuff in them, he does all kinds of cool experiments in them. He's a really fun YouTuber to watch, and just have learned so many things from him over the course of time that I've been watching him. And when he doesn't come out with a video for a little bit, I'm like, oh man, I wish, I'd look for his stuff, in other words. So he's a lot of fun to watch, and you'll learn a lot of stuff from him, including a lot of cool Australian phrases. So that's always exciting. So anyway, those are my top 5. So again, in order, from 1 to 5 is Mark at Self-Sufficient Me. Number 2 is the Veggie Boys. Number 3 is Epic Gardening. Number 4 is Emma Gardener. And number 5 is Emma's Allotment Diaries. So one thing I didn't mention that I should have on Emma Gardener, if you don't know about his Trifecta Plus fertilizer, you need to check that out. It is the best organic fertilizer that I've ever used. It by far, I don't think there's any equal. It's great. And if you wanted an organic fertilizer and you say, I wish it had kelp meal, wish it had bone meal, wish it had whatever you want in it, you look at Trifecta Plus and I'll bet it's in there. So it's amazing stuff. Will help you grow a ton of vegetables. So anyway, I did have a couple of honorable mentions. So here we go with 4 different honorable mentions. Laura Farms. So Laura has, I don't know how many thousands of acres, grows a ton of corn and stuff, and she's a big time farmer, really young, her and her husband, and they're fun to watch. So they always keep it exciting, and I really like watching them. Lazy Dog Farms, another one, can grow a ton of food, and he always has really good tips and tricks. So I enjoy watching him and getting a lot of tips and tricks, especially if you want to grow big onions. And so if you want to grow big onions, that's your guy. Jock in the Garden, he's kind of related to Epic Gardening, and that's kind of how I found him and started watching him. Produces a lot of good content, just like Kevin had Epic Gardening, and I enjoy watching him as well. And then last honorable mention is Gardner Scott. So Gardner Scott's another one that's been doing YouTube for a really long time. I like a lot of his content that he puts out, and he really does a great job on keeping it interesting and having a lot of good things that you can learn and apply in your own garden. So anyway, I watch a lot of other YouTubers, but those are kind of my tops that I really enjoy watching. And if you have some that you think I should try, leave me a comment in the description or in the comments. Just leave me a comment down there on ones that I should try. because I'm always looking for new ones to watch. I enjoy that, and so if you got some that you watch all the time and you think I might enjoy based off my list, then shoot it down. I'll watch them, and we may do a follow up on this one day, and we'll see how many of those make it into my rotation, so to speak. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. It's a little different video than we normally do. And if you do, please like the video, subscribe, share it, do all those things. And we'll see you next time, probably back out in the garden on Grow Stuff Gardening. Thank you.